Definitely got to figure out something left hand, right hand. Howdy, folks. I am the Reverend Uncle Dan, Western guru and sage poet, shaman, mystic, artist, musician, filmmaker, and patented snake oil salesman, asterisk. Shutters and calls our names out, and we're on the road and off the path without an answer, and we're bound to make reward to fit the king's remembrance, and we're bound to make our way around, we're bound to answer. Oh, waiting here for some reply. Here, the sirens ring, there's no one coming. Oh, goodness. Well, that just has to be fixed immediately. I can't just leave that up there, can I? I mean, that's a horror show for the ages. Talk about Halloween. I mean, my goodness. I have a feeling it's going to continue to malfunction on me like that. It's been doing so. I apologize. Because the time to rise is come and gone and we're still waiting. We're just actors playing games, a chance as mismatched heroes, and the flashing lights in the rainy streets shine so brightly. When they're closing in to take revenge on whoever's handy. Oh, waiting here for some reply, and the rain keeps falling. When they said that they would meet us here, the sirens ring, there's no one coming. Maybe they just couldn't find a way. Maybe they just couldn't make it out. Maybe it was just reckless abandon. Guess it doesn't matter anyway. Oh, waiting here for some reply, and the rain keeps falling. Well, they said that they would meet us here, the sirens ring, there's no one coming. Oh, waiting here for some reply, and the rain keeps falling. Well, they said that they would meet us here, the sirens ring, and there's no one coming. I apologize for the technical difficulties. Once again, I am the Reverend Uncle Dan, Western guru and sage, poet, shaman, mystic, artist, musician, filmmaker, and patented snake oil salesman. I am legally obliged to place an asterisk on the last item simply because what I sell is neither patented or snake oil. I am, however, a Reverend ordained online, non-denominational, and decidedly more spiritual than religious, a purveyor of the spirits, if you will. And here's hoping the spirit moves you. Tonight, we're talking all about the Roadside Prophets. What, you may say? Roadside Prophets, what the hell's that? Well, Roadside Prophets originally was a movie written and directed by Abby Wool, who I had the great fortune to meet one time. And I also got to meet John Doe, who starred in it, who was also a punk rock pioneer from the band X. So I had a rock and roll band in college, and I named it after that group. The logo being based off of the painting I was doing. I was an art major, and I had a series of paintings that ended with that sort of emblem. And we put a band together, and we used to play. I think that picture's the Mother's Pub. That's me and Pat Bolger. The hair, I think, is blocking either Rob Fairbairn or Jonathan Hawkins. I don't know what era this was taken in. Recently, however, Mr. Bolger there, the esteemed drummer and lyricist of the famed band Pat's Treehouse, he posited perhaps a reunion. This came up several years ago, right about the time I started making YouTube videos. Kind of prompted it, actually, that you'll find Fantasy Life on the channel somewhere, which I think was the very first one. So here we go again. Let's do it. We're talking about maybe getting together sometime and playing a few tunes. I just have to warn you guys, I've changed a lot of the keys because I can't sing high no more because I'm old. Don't let the water drag her down. Don't let the water drag her. Oh, she's walking along with a noble air. She's walking along, yeah, she's walking along now. Her prince is gone, sailing into the sun. She's walking along, yeah, she's walking along now. She knows the way to the riverside. She knows the way. She knows the tide is in burn. Don't let the water drag her down. Don't let the water drag her down. She's singing and the weight of her gown pulls, but don't let the water drag her down. She's picking flowers out of the air. There's nothing left to do. There's nothing left for you. In the midst of the ruins of a burned out life, she'll pick some for you. Yeah, she'll pick some for you. She knows the way to the riverside. She knows the way. She knows the tide is in, but don't let the water drag her down. Don't let the water drag her down. She's singing in the weight of her gown, but don't let the water drag her down. Don't let the water drag her down. Don't let the water drag her down. She's singing and the weight of her gown pulls, but don't let the water drag her down. Don't let the water drag her down. Don't let the water drag her down. Anyhow, it's and what have yous. That's a song called Drag Her Down, in case you didn't guess. And that was on, we did a record called Radio 1. I had a band called Radio 1 that became the Roadside Prophets. And we put out a record, and that was on it. In fact, I think all these songs I'm going to play tonight were on that record. And these are the ones we have to learn, I guess, if we're going to have a little reunion there. Pat Bolger, this is your call to action, my friend. What do you need? How do we do it? Let's get going. Take me to another world. In your eyes I see the distance of forever, and the gentle tenderness of youth. see the river rising. You don't feel the danger grow. Close my eyes to all I'm seeing. Give me peace for just a time. For I am dead without my vision. I've lost the gift for rhyme. Hold me in your arms now, taking me to another world. Your comfort cushioning with charms now. I know I want no other girl. Your eyes are floating me to heaven. This urban rush seems just a dream, and I drift along this private heaven, and I can't even hear the scream. It's a fantasy life. It's a fantasy life. I can't make my way under the night. It's a fantasy life. I'll pretend we're alone here, and I'll pretend to be a man. I dream, I speak, and the crowds cheer of the time before this fear began. In the dream there's no one out to get you. Money doesn't rule the land. You can build a dream, but maybe they won't let you. Why that is, I just don't understand. It's a fantasy life. It's a fantasy life. I can't make my way under the night. It's a fantasy life. I can write, but they won't listen. Still, it's better than the game. Maybe I can build my own position, never have to face that shame. You can slave the scraps to fill you, hope they'll one day see your worth. In the end, it'll only kill you. Say my life's a right of birth. It's a fantasy life. It's a fantasy life. I can't make my way under the night. It's a fantasy life. Some things hurt. I did this one recently. I had some friends over when I did the shindig here. The Greenleafs came by. Old college friends who remembered vaguely the Roadside Prophets, and so there's a few weeks back I did this one at their request. But hey, if we're practicing up for a reunion, we've got to do it all. I did. I mean, it's much harder for Rob, I think, because I changed all the notes he has to play by putting capos on shit so I can sing it. She sits waiting by her window in the cold. She says, watching the world go by in a mirror that she holds up to watch the patterns grow on the weavings that she's weaving, are the pictures that she pictured through the mirror, out the window, out the door. She's my lady of the island. She's my lady of the sea. Watch her floating down the river. Watch her see what she can't see, what she can't see. Colors out the window passing by. She sees the rider go riding by to the castle that she longs for, to look but not to see. And she's watching, never watching, always knowing, never knowing. Out the window, mirror crashing to the floor. My lady of the island. She's my lady of the sea. Watch her floating down the river. Watch her see what she can't see, what she can't see. Yeah, so that's a song off that record too. That there was. Can you find that online? No, you can't. You can't find it. Yet. That's also something I've been threatening for years. This song is called Lucifer. It's written from the perspective of Lucifer. And, God, what was that? August 3rd of 92. Back before the turn of the fucking century. Oh, sorry. I see, there's notices coming in. I hope no children are watching this. I swear. I see you circling around. What am I doing? I see you winding. What am I doing? I see you circling around. There we are. I see you winding your way down. and soul blistered feet, blaming me because you saw me out. I don't need you coming to relieve me, to tell me that this place is dark as hell. I don't need you coming to remind me what a lovely height it was for which I fell. Sin, not what you thought. All I have is all I've got. You said I'd be what you expected me to be. I don't need you coming to relieve me, to tell me that this place is dark as hell. No, I don't need you coming to remind me what a lovely height it was from which I fell. I'm no certain not this fallen angel. I'm the king here and it's going well. I'm not like what you want, but who asked you? If you don't like it, you can go to hell. I don't need you coming to relieve me, to tell me that this place is dark as hell. I don't need you coming to remind me what a lovely height it was from which I fell. From which I fell. From which I fell. I'm not used to recognizing people watching at the actual time that it's taking place. I just convince myself that, you know, nobody's watching. And I know they'll watch later, but I convince myself nobody's actually watching right now. And then you talk on the thing, and I go like, oh, yeah, they're out there. So, hey, man, good to see you. So, yeah, let's do it. That's what I'm saying. Let's do it. I got a record coming out, and I'm looking for ways to, you know, make it known. So maybe, you know, dangle a carrot here or there, if you know what I mean. But also, these are some fun songs going back through them. So, some of them I can still sing. Wait. Heading on south to the land of the pines, coming my way in North Carolina. Said she suffers from dreaming. We got some cure. The dreamers in here. I did it first, by the way. Fight against it and you're crazy. If you don't, then you're insane. But it's all the same. When your father's tools, a hammer and a nail, is all to drive the demons away. From the window, see the chains and all the wherewithal to cure the sick and the insane. Here with Mary, carry water home from the well. Hide your dreams down inside. He can't let you go 'cause you don't know the way. So they make you pray. Bring your father's tools, a hammer and a nail is all to drive the demons away. From the window, see the chains nowhere with all cure the sick and the insane. Here with Mary, here with Mary, here with Mary, here with Mary. I used to do a big high falsetto note at the top there, but I don't have that no more. It just doesn't exist. Like I could try to sing it and it's like, that's it. It's nothing. That's what getting old does to you. So these original recordings are not yet available, but perhaps soon. But they're not the only recordings of some of these songs that I've done. There's a record out there called Mercury Street, and it has quite a few of the old Roadside Prophets songs done in a slightly different style. This particular one, I think it suits it better, quite frankly. We used to do like, how do we do it as Prophets? Which was fun, you know, in the bars and whatnot, but I don't think it suited the song. It wasn't really how I wrote it. I remember when Pat came up with the drum beat, I was like, oh, okay, let's do it. But I kind of like taking it back to its roots. I've seen the summer shine through the window across the floor. I've seen the winter driven off the roof into the backyard. I've seen you come and I've seen you go. Now I miss you like no one before. I've built a tower not too far away from me, standing in the sunlight. From the shadows I will let you be. I've seen you come and I've seen you go, and I will miss you like no one before. It seems like you are the strings that tied me together, and I don't want to let you go, and I must let you go. Shake away the cobwebs, shake away the strings that have tied me down. Chase away the thunder and left to dream of brighter days. For I've seen you come and I've seen you go. Now I miss you like no one before. Once again, I am the Reverend Uncle Dan, Western Guru and Sage, Poet, Shaman, Mystic. If you, wherever you stream, wherever you download, wherever you steal your music, ask for the Reverend Uncle Dan by name. In particular, the album Mercury Street, and that song, No One. Wendy Clifford Reeves is a fantastic singer who worked on that record with me in Los Angeles and just does a bang up, especially that song. It's just right on. Right on. And check it out. Hopefully you like it. So, this is also on that Roadside Prophets record. We used to do this one quite often. I was reading Frankenstein, July of '93. And I was reading Frankenstein. I don't know why I thought... Oh yeah, I do know. Anyway, I was reading Frankenstein, and that's where this song came from. I've seen you on the corner, seen the writing on the wall, seen the way you were hating, scorning her. No, I'm next to take the fall from your grace and benediction and your loving company. Too late, I cast off my affliction, and now there's nothing left of me. You won't seek my resurrection for all the trouble that it takes, while you go looking for perfection in all these liars, cheats, and fakes. Take a look in my direction. See, even God has made mistakes. Should I search for retribution? Should I try to raise the dead? Should I start an institution with the shadows in my head? Should I wait for confirmation, or take the lightning from the sky and try to bestow animation on a piece of you that died? You won't seek my resurrection for all the trouble that it takes, while you go looking for perfection in all these liars, cheats, and fakes. Take a look in my direction. Even God has made mistakes. Resurrection for all the trouble that it takes, while you go looking for perfection in all these liars, cheats, and fakes. Take a look in my direction. See, even God has made mistakes. I think that's in the same key. I don't know if I sing it the same way, but I think it's in the same key. Do I change the key on this one? I think I do. I've been doing it both ways recently, but... Soft now, fair Ophelia comes to ask me for of your hands, there's something dangerous in me. Softly now the fair Ophelia walks the battlements at night. She won't cry and her mind will pay the ransom in reply. And I'll return to find she's far away from me. I'll return to find she slipped into the sea. Would she take from me this riddle? Would she take from me this life? Well, now you're bleeding where I stand. Hold off your hands, there's something dangerous in me. And I'm beginning to understand. Hold off your hands, there's something dangerous in me. I don't know, it loses something. You know, it really loses something when you're not just screaming it. That's what I think. No bluff, I hear. I hear no bluff. All right, it's no bluff. It's no bluff. Then I'm not calling it bluff. Then we're just doing it. So that's awesome. This is where it's going to get difficult. Maybe this is just a song we don't do. Because, again, if you go find the Mercury Street record, there's a different version of this song. This is kind of how I sort of rewrote it, actually. I dumped a bunch of extraneous lyrics. And so anyway, it's a discussion we can have, whether we're purists about how we did it back in the day. But in the soft light and mahogany, I debate what to believe. I am standing on the windowsill, and I watch her as she leaves. Why do we fight what we can't see? Why do we seek what cannot be? Why do we dream we can be free? She's possessing me. Where is she? She's possessing me. I'm to blame. If perchance she took this hand of mine, would it grow to be alive? Seems the answer I will never know. I'm not one to catch her eye. Why is there nothing we can do when we ignore what we know is true? Why does my heart lead me to you? She's possessing me. When I'm ashamed, she God, that's so much higher than I remembered it being. I got there eventually, but you get the idea. I'd have to go back and listen to the record to remember how we did it. Something like that, I can't remember. Anyways, this is another one that I redid on the Mercury Street album, and I think it's also pretty close to how we used to do it back in the day. I think. I might have added some guitars and whatnot. It's never the same without your voice, Pat. It's never the same. Although, Wendy did a great version of this too. She's on that Mercury Street record. So I guess it was sometimes the same. He takes a hand from the money. He takes the one from the lust. She don't know anything about it. She takes the sand from the honey. She takes the bread from the crust. You can't live without it. Take these hands from my head. Take this thorn from my heart. Take the sand from my eyes and let me see once again. Let me burn in the sun. He gives a word to emotion. She takes a thorn from his heart. He has no cause to doubt it. She throws the thorn in the ocean. Along with the thorn goes his heart. He's not him without it. Take these hands from my head. Take this thorn from my heart. Take the sand from my eyes and let me see once again. Let me burn in the sun. Let me burn in the sun. Let me burn in the sun. Take these hands from my head. Take this thorn from my heart. Take the sand from my eyes and let me see once again. Let me burn in the sun. Let me burn in the sun. Let me burn in the sun. That fisheye lens down there makes my fingers look so fat. Reminds me of my papa's fingers. I never called him Papa. What was that all about? My father had big fat fingers, but man, he could play the piano like nobody's business. So this song has changed over the years. Because I had to learn how to play it on the electric guitar by myself, and it was such a band song. And I feel I've altered it perhaps beyond recognition. Because I used to just go... And I got a little more, I don't know, subtlety over the years maybe. stand and wash from me the memory of my sin. Drink me down and let the waters flowing over me. Hear the sound of all the demons I am setting free. Loose the chain, free the scale, watch it turn, watch it shift. Waters twist and waters turn like the fire, watch it burn. Up ahead, see the fires dancing on the lake. Nothing said, just push it till it turns or till it breaks. Shifting sand to find a new place to begin. Take my hand and lead me to the river once again. Loose the chain, free the scale, watch it turn, watch it shift. Waters twist and waters turn like the fire and watch it burn. Loose the chain and free the scale. Watch it turn and watch it shift. Waters twist and waters turn. Light the fire and watch it. Loose the chain, free the scale. Watch it turn and watch it shift. Waters twist and waters turn like the fire and watch it burn. Watch it burn. Watch it burn. Old Fat Fingers rushes into action. Well, this here's a song. In a way, started it all, I reckon. I was playing in a band that was doing cover songs, and they had a first 4-track cassette. 4 tracks came out. Somebody had access to one, and they were going to do some recording. And I said, I have some songs I've written. And when we got together to record those songs, that sort of became Radio 1. And this was sort of the song that started it all. It's like reading old diaries. When I got your letter, I was thinking that our time was through. Now I'm free, I can make a living without you. And I've been thinking of days gone by, how it hurt me when we said goodbye. You look so pretty in the rear view. Why didn't I love you when I had you? Oh, what if I was in love with you? What if the things I said were true. But I heard much more than I already do. What if I was in love with you? Say that you love me while he gets a taste of forbidden wine. You talk of our union, you're so sure of your love, I'm not sure of mine. So I remember when first we touched, how I wanted you so much. Time made my feelings fade to pale. I thought I'd be the one to fail. Hey, 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 what if I was in love with you? What if the things I said were true? But I heard much more than I already do. What if I was in love with you? You want forgiveness? Maybe God's better qualified. You asked me to help you. What this entails has me terrified. I can't help but want to run to you, try to help you make it through. Maybe there's a place for us beyond here. When this is done and it all becomes clear. Hey, 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 what if I was in love with you? What if the things I said were true? But I heard much more than I already do. What if I was in love with you? What if I was? What if I was? But I'm not. So there. Somebody used to come hear us play all the time, used to ask for that song. Or the first time that she asked for that song, she's like, what's that one where it's like, what if I loved you but I don't? So there. And so then I started putting it in as a lyric at the end just to make people laugh. Anyhows, what if I was? You got to go listen to Michael Penn's March. Romeo and Black Jeans. What's No Myth? I think it's called. I think I mentioned this before. Totally stole this song from that one. What if I was Romeo in black jeans? What if I was Heathcliff? It's no myth. Especially at the end, he riffs on "What if I was? What if I was?" And it's like, yeah, I'm a bad man. But what do you expect? I'm a charlatan and a thief. Oh goodness. Yeah, I think this one I'm going to give a pass to. It's called "Which Way to Go." I don't like it anymore. And we've been about an hour, so I'm going to jump to WTBS. WTBS was a TV station out of Chicago that used to play old movies. And in March of '91, I was sitting in my parents' basement. Must have been on spring break. Not making much of it. And I wrote this song. Want to hear it? Here it goes. Watch the superstation. My mind is filled with complications. Should I be sitting here or out there trying to shake this world. Jump in my car and I'm off to drive to remember what it's like to be alive, and I'm running, girl, but I don't know what from. I wanna fly without an airplane, I wanna run, but they'll say that I'm insane when I wanna try not to touch this earth. I wanna live under a peaceful sky, and I don't ever wanna die, and I wanna try not to touch this earth. Moving on without a destination, I don't fit in with the situation. I keep moving on, I got no place else to go. I've been watching this world go by, and I see I'm different, and I wonder why I'm still running, but now I'm running back to you. I wanna fly without an airplane, I wanna run, but they'll say that I'm insane when I wanna try not to touch this earth. I wanna live under a peaceful sky, and I don't ever wanna die, and I wanna try not to touch this earth. Sit and watch the superstation, my mind is filled with complications. Should I be sitting here or out there trying to shake this world? Well, maybe the world ain't shakeable, but, you know, on Tuesday, do your best, and don't vote for tyrants. That's all I'll say, as well as vote for Kamala Harris, you know, if that's too subtle. We're in dire straits. And we need to recognize that, I reckon. So, the Eastern world, it is exploding, violence are flaring and the bullets are loading. You're old enough to kill, but not enough for voting. You don't believe in war, what's that gun that you're toting? Even the Jordan River has got bodies floating down. Me over and over and over again, my friend. You don't believe we're on the eve of destruction. Don't you understand what I'm trying to say? Can't you feel the fears that I'm feeling today? If the button is pushed, there's no running away. There'll be no one to save with the world in a grave. Take a look around you, boy. It's bound to scare you, boy. And tell me over and over and over again, my friend, you don't believe we're on the eve of destruction. That's there in red China. And take a look around at Selma, Alabama. You may leave here for 4 days in space, but when you return, it's to the same old fucking place. The pounding of the drums and the pride and the disgrace. You can bury your dead, but don't you leave a trace. Hate your next door neighbor, but don't forget to say grace. And tell me over and over and over again, my friend, you don't believe we're on the eve of destruction. Tell me over and over and over again, my friend, you don't believe we're on the eve of destruction. Yeah, well, you know, You gotta say what you gotta say, my friend. Oh, no. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this. Yeah. Come gather round, people, wherever you roam, and admit that the waters around you have grown, and accepted that soon you'll be drenched to the bone. Your time to you is worth saving, and you better start swimming or you'll sink like a stone, for the times they are a-changing. Come writers and critics who prophesied with your pen, keep your eyes wide, the chance won't come again. And don't speak too soon, for the wheel's still in spin. There's no telling who that it's naming, for the loser now will later to win, for the times they are a-changing. Come senators, congressmen, please heed the call. Don't stand in the doorway, don't block out the hall. He that gets hurt will be he who has stalled. The battle is outside raging, will soon shake your windows and rattle your walls, for the times they are a-changing. Come mothers and fathers throughout the land, and don't criticize what you can't understand. Your sons and your daughters are beyond your command. Your old road's rapidly aging. Please get out of the new one if you can't lend a hand, for the times they are a-changing. The line is drawn, cursed is cast. The slow one now will later be fast, and the present now will later be past. The order is rapidly fading. The first one now will later be last, for the times they are a-changing, for the times they are a-changing. Good night, folks. Thanks for joining in. I am the Reverend Uncle Dan, Western Guru and Sage, poet, shaman, mystic, artist, musician, filmmaker, and patented snake oil salesman. Thank you again for tuning in. Wherever you stream, wherever you download, wherever you steal your music, ask